What's good, y'all? This ain't gonna be no long video. I'm about to get in the gym, put this work in, and then I got shit to do after that. But I wanted to make a quick video talking about being an underdog. Most of my life, I've been overlooked, last chose, underestimated, motherfuckers ain't see my value, all of that shit. And I'm sure a lot of y'all have experienced the same things. But during those times, I remember it would put me in a bad mood, and I didn't want to really focus on what I should have been focused on. I was too focused on the position I was put in. You know what I'm saying? And I had to learn at some point to embrace that shit. And I had to learn that if I was made to be an underdog, that I couldn't think underdog, if that makes sense. I had to think at the level that I wanted to be at. You know what I'm saying? Like in basketball, if I was made to sit on the bench, I had to think and practice and have that whole mindset of being a starting five. You know what I'm saying? And that's how you have to do it. As a man thinketh, so is he. And when the word man in that saying is male or female. But as a man thinketh, so is he. So if you're put in an underdog position, and that's all you think about, then guess what? You're going to be an underdog. But if you're put in that underdog position and you're thinking to the next level, you're going to go to the next level. And that's law. That's manifestation. You got to understand that a lot of times people are not always going to see the value in you. They're not always going to see what you can bring to the table. You got to understand that sometimes you got to work a little harder than the next motherfucker just to show people that you're more than capable of being in that same position, and that's okay. See, but you got to work your ass off. Even though when you're made an underdog, people are expecting you at that point to do basic ass shit. But even though you're expected to do basic ass shit, and even though you can't do basic ass shit. You gotta go hard. You gotta work harder than all the other underdogs that's at the same level as you. You cannot allow yourself to get in a bad mood or in a funk when you're in that position, because that's where you're going to stay. You're not going to grow. And people who put you there, honestly, they expect you to stay there. You got to understand, too, that people that are in quote-unquote positions above you, a lot of times them motherfuckers become too complacent. You know what I'm saying? And when they see you, they really don't expect you to even come up. See, but you got to prove them wrong. I had to learn that being an underdog was honestly the best thing to happen to me, because that's where a lot of my growth came from. I grew from that shit. And so when motherfuckers try to put me there, I laugh. Because I know all I got to do is put in all the work that I know I need to put in, and I'm going to pass their ass up. Seriously. Don't allow people to just put you somewhere. You know what I'm saying? And it's not about proving to them anything. Like the last video I made, we ain't proving shit to nobody. The only person you got to prove yourself to is yourself. Every day when I wake up and I look in the mirror, it's about what I'm going to do to become better. Or what can I do more today than I did yesterday. That's all it's about. Motherfuckers always talking about competition. Ain't no competition but yourself. Where I am in my life is not because I seen competition in other people. It's because I worked my ass off to become better than I was the day before. That's my mentality. I don't look at, what other people are doing. It's okay to admire others, or check them out to, get ideas. But at the end of the day, everything that I need for myself, everything that you need for yourself is within us. It's already in you. You just got to tap into it. So I encourage you to embrace being an underdog. Because if you look at that shit the right way, you're going to overcome everybody who looked down on you. You're going to overcome everybody who thought you wasn't going to make it out from that position. Be stronger than that. And what I thought was one of the worst things that can happen to me turned out to be the best. And all of y'all who put me there, I thank you.